What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Lingy here with LWP Country. Back with another video. So if you saw my first video, I believe it was today that I posted it, maybe yesterday. It depends on when I post this. I picked up a TORO zipper walk-behind garden tractor at a local auction for 95 bucks. This is a 1940s to 1950s model tractor. Has a small 4-horse Larson engine on it. And again, it's a TORO zipper. This is the cover for it that goes on the front. And today I'm going to be just telling you right now, I just got it started, just got it home this morning. So I'm going to be going over what the plan is for it and what I've got done. So first off, we're going to go over what I've got done so far. So I'm going to plop down on my stool here. So the first thing that I did was I took the cover off, which just had one bolt holding it on. The rest of the bolts were broke or gone. So I'm going to have to get more bolts for that when I go to put it back together. I also peeled off the tag there and a few other random pieces of tape and stuff that were literally not holding anything on at all. And I took off the remaining grip because it was completely shot and just pinched her hand. I took the gas tank off. It was these two brackets and these bolts. This was the one nut holding the cover on. And then I took the gas tank off, like I said, and it was sitting with no fuel in it and it was filled with rust. So I popped it off of there, up the lid open, and filled it with kerosene and some random loose nuts that I got. And got her all cleaned up. If you didn't know, that's a pretty good hack to clean something like this. You just fill it about a quarter of the way full with kerosene and fill it with any random loose nuts or bolts you have and just shake it around for about 10 minutes, knocks all the rust out of it. And I'm gonna cut the video real quick and show you guys what all I got to come out of that little tank. All right, so we're outside now, and this is what I had come out of the tank. Was the nuts and bolts that I put in it and all of this rusty kerosene that was in it, all these little pieces of sediment and stuff. So it was a very effective way to get it cleaned up. Now we're gonna head back inside. All right, we're back here in the shop. Just showed you guys what all I got to come out of the gas can when I cleaned it out. So now I'm gonna go over the plan because that's all I've got done so far. I am waiting for my dad to be ready. We're going to run up to the gas station because all of our cans of gas are completely empty. We're going to fill up on gas in the truck and our little cans. And, oops, knocked over this up. And we're going to hook the gas line or the fuel line back up and just set the gas tank on here real quick. And then see if we can start it up. It's just a little rope start here. Just put a little rope in here. Start it up, and then to kill it, you just press this to the top of the spark plug. Not sure if any of you have seen that before. It's pretty cool but simple way to kill a motor. You just ground to the top of the spark plug. And we're gonna see if we can just get it started as is. Again, I've done nothing else to it. And then see if we can pull it forward a little bit. And again, just wanted to say this, whether it runs or it doesn't run, I'm going to take the motor off and mount it on this bench that I have. These are my rabbit cages, but I'm going to mount it on this bench so that I can work on just the engine, and then I'm going to take the rest of it, get it cleaned up, pressure wash it before it gets too much colder and starts snowing, and then work on the engine. And depending on what shape the engine is in, when I get it up apart and see if I can get it to run, depending on what condition it's in, I may just steal one of these Larson engines that we have in our shop here. So I'm gonna move this chair out of the way and this welder, and then I'm gonna get back there and I'm gonna show you these other Larson engines that we have. And I'm gonna do a poll down below. Tell me whether I should keep the original engine, which is a Larson 4-horse, or put the better condition Larson 4-horse that I have over here. So again, drop down a comment below, but I'm gonna get over there and show you guys these engines. All right, so I'm here, got past the welder there, standing next to the Le Mans, and these are the two little Larson engines I have. So this one is a little bit bigger, and it has multiple gears, as you can see. Same little design though. And then this is the one that is a 4-horse that would fit on the mower that I just picked up. So again, the Lawson. And so this is the other motor, like I said, that I would put on it. So let me know if you guys think this one or that one. This, the one that's already on it would definitely be easier. And I definitely am going to, my plan is to just keep that one on. But it depends on what you guys vote and your reasons why. I might do something else. But I definitely think I want to keep the other one just because this one would be a little different. You'd have to notch some stuff out of the way because it is a little, I think it's a newer model, so it'd be a little different. But if the other one turns out to be a dud, doesn't run, can't get it working, then we'll switch. But anyways, I'm going to walk back over here and tell you the rest of my plan for it. So again, these were made between 1946 and 1950. So my plan for it is once I get it restored, and I'm not going to do a full restoration, like I'm not going to do it paint, all that. I'm not going to completely disassemble it. But my plan for it is to get it cleaned up, looking pretty good. I might repaint a few of the parts. And then I'm going to take it to some antique shows and stuff that I go to a lot. So here's what it looks like with the cover on the front. Looks like a pretty cool little rig. So yeah, that is my long-term plan for it. And make sure to stay tuned for the rest of the series. If we get it started tonight after we go get some gas, then I will definitely post a video on that. But I am going to go ahead and add in this video a little clip of the other items that we got from this auction that we went to this morning. So I'm going to zip on over to the bed of the other truck that we have, and I'm going to show you the few things that we got from the auction. All right, so we're here now in the driveway with the truck. I apologize for the road noise, but we are very close to the road. It's right there. We're here with the GMC truck. This is what we took to the auction, and I'm going to show you the stuff that we got besides my little garden tractor. So here we are in the bed of the truck. So we got this old gas pony motor. It is seized, but we hope to get this running. This was a pallet that we bought. And it is a pony motor. And if you've never heard of a pony motor before, they were produced and made as smaller motors that you would put on, say, a Cat D8 or something, those older big bulldozers. And because back then they didn't have the technology to have an electric starter that was powerful enough to turn over such a large engine, they used these pony motors to put on. They'd mount on the side of the engine, and you would start these up, and then these would connect to the starter of the bigger motor, and then these were basically one giant starter to start the large Cat diesels that were in those Cat bulldozers. So again, this one's seized, and I know I've said that because that's what the auctioneers called it, and that's what I still believe it to be, but I'm not 1,000% sure. It doesn't have any emblems on it. Excuse me. Just the oil. I know you can see literally nothing in there. But let me know, comment down below if you do know what this is, whether you can second, yes, it's a Cat pony motor, or no, it's something else. It is definitely a gas because it has spark plugs. And then next to it, we got this old pump, this water pump. We don't know much about it. It's not seized, which is nice. Very freely spinning, which is good to know for sure. And then lastly, we got a Woods little plow for the new tractor that we got. You can turn it all the way around, drag it behind you, or put it in reverse or hook up. It's got a 3-point. And so that was the other stuff that we got from the auction alongside my walk behind garden tractor. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.